Hello people, welcome to Night Out Notes. In today's video, we'll understand three schema architecture or three-level abstraction in DBMS in the simplest way possible. Here, what is meant by abstraction? Abstraction meant by hiding the implementation part and showing whatever is needed to the user. Like we don't need what is happening inside, right? We only see the external part. This is what the abstraction meant by. Here we define this three schema architecture by it is a database architecture that divides the database into three levels, as the name says that the three schema architecture, right? So it is divided into three levels to provide different views, maintain security and attach data independence. Different views means how the user sees. Like if we consider a student view, student can only see the marks. Like if we consider the teacher's view, teacher can view the marks and edit the marks, and according to their class they can actually maintain the details. When it comes to security, no one else rather than the permitted people can use that and achieve data independence. Here we are having three tiers in this schema, right? So when we are going to another level, that first level is not affecting to the another level. This is what meant by this data independence. In this we are having three levels: external schema, conceptual schema and internal schema. When we are going to the architecture, you will understand it very clearly. Let's move to the architecture section. Yeah, in the first level, which is also called as external schema or else view level, it is what the end users can see. Like the level where end users can interact with the database. Like there is no chance of interacting with conceptual schema and physical schema directly. So the end users need to contact or else need to approach the external schema itself. Like it is a place where the external users can actually come and enter their details or else connect with the database. And in this external level, every user gets only the information what they are allowed to see. A student can view their marks, attendance and fees details only, whereas teacher can view student records and marks, principal can see all the information. Like this, the external schema's views will work. Even though everyone is using the same data, each individual is having the different views, like student view is separate, if teacher's view is separate and principal view is separate. This is why we do have this external schema. Next step goes to conceptual schema, or also called as this logical schema. This is where the blueprint, like how to design the whole architecture of the database will be depends upon this conceptual schema only. Like when we consider architecture of the house, we first prepare the blueprint of this, right? So in the same way conceptual schema works. Like in this conceptual schema, data architects or else business analyst creates a blueprint using a ER diagram. Like you know ER diagram, right? Entity relationship model, where entity meant by any real world items or else real world things. If you find this pen as a entity, your paper as an entity, my phone as an entity, anything, my name, age, anything is considered as an entity here. Relationships meant by how they are connected to each other. Like if we consider a customer who is ordering something from some XYZ website, the website is an entity and customer is an entity. Ordering from considered as a relationship. Like this blueprint was maintained, so that for creating the final database, there will be no such issues. Like it defines the attributes of the table and also the related columns related to that entity. For example, if we take a table like student, teacher, course, marks, fees along with the relationships, in which it manages overall structure, but not how, it does not know how data is physically stored, like in the magnetic tapes or in the hard disk or in the location of the data. It does not know. It only creates the whole structure of the data itself. Next level, physical schema or else internal schema. Here where the ideas of the conceptual schema, like the design patterns given by the conceptual schema, will be implemented directly. It is also called as the low level schema because only the database understandable persons can only understand this, because it will be in the form of tables, columns, primary key used, foreign key used, and the connectivity in between them, relationships, all of the things will be included in this physical schema. So in this level, the data is actually stored inside the device. and it decides where the data need to be stored, like in the file system or else in the magnetic tape or else in the hard disk. What is the location we need to store? All these things will be decided by this physical schema itself. It also manages the file organization, indexing to improve the performance of this. In this schema, no external users directly connect with this physical schema. They need to connect using this external schema and then external schema to conceptual and then to physical itself. No direct connection in between. Here finally we are having a database, hard disk or a database. At the bottom, the actual database where all the records are stored. The physical schema directly connects with the database because it can actually give the data to store, retrieve, update and delete data, but it only performs the activities or else the things which physical schema will give to the database, but it does not know who is the user, what are all the things the user is saying, what are all the details user is asking. It does not know. What physical schema says, the database will express the things to physical schema, retrieve back based upon what it asks. Like, let's consider everything using an example. Suppose a student wants to check their marks using external schema. They log in into their portal and they'll enter their details so that the external schema work was done. Then the request sent by the login credential page sent to the conceptual schema, who identifies the tables, connectivity and the relation information in between. It identifies and it sends it to the internal schema, where the location of that physical storage, the marks and their details will be stored. Here it will verify and it goes to the database and ask what are all the things it needed, and then database retrieve back the data. So database will give it to the physical schema and physical schema to conceptual schema and conceptual schema to external schema, where you can view all the things. When you are searching your marks, you might feel like we are entering the login or else we are entering the enter page, then we are getting the details of our marks by using this certain website. Internally all these things works. This is all about the video. Hope you like this. Until then, don't forget to hit that bell icon and subscribe to my channel so that you'll get more informative videos like this. If you found this video really helpful, please like and share. Meet you in another video. Bye bye.